Finally. Hello. What's going on? Yeah, we're back with another arcade kitten game. Now it's Cemetery Mary. This game is going to be split up into multiple parts because this game is 12 to 13 hours long. So I won't be able to finish the whole thing in one stream. So I'm going to have to split this into multiple parts. Hi, Frozen, Wade, Void, Nine Ball, Blair, and Fish. Or if that's Chip, then hi Chip. And, and hi Slushy. So I guess without further ado, let's do this. Okay, the volume's really good. Great. Warning: this game contains themes and editions of following: stalking, kidnapping, strong language, mild drugs, alcohol and smoking, blood, murder, suicide, flashing images, and potentially loud noises. Discretion is advised. Do I really feel like playing this game with all these warnings? Of course I do! Cherry Star is going to channels deleted because YouTube being stupid. What? You're already in college. You're in college? Wow, congrats, Chip. Yep. I have never been to a funeral that I didn't enjoy. That is, until very recently. And I wasn't sure how to feel. It was a beautiful service. And one they certainly deserved. If only it had come later in their lifetime. And maybe it could have been prevented if there wasn't a murder in my city. That's what everyone's been saying, anyways. The Blackwood Butcher. That's what they call him, at least. It was hard to overhear the rumors people say about them. I heard they strike at night. I heard they only target one person at a time and they don't stop until they're dead. I heard it's a ghost blindly seeking revenge. I sprunk you, weirdo. Ooh, unposted 1K subs. Congratulations! Let me just. There we go. Yeah, Cherry's gone. Hi, Nine Ball. I didn't believe any of that. At least, not at first. But my parents did. And because of that, they didn't like me going off to the cemetery alone. Until it closed. Walking home by myself in the dark. Even though it was only across the street, these rumors had made them afraid for my safety. Do they really believe they're real? I asked my father. I do, he answered. Are you really worried for me? My mother did not say anything, but that is to be expected. They thought I was a perfect target, but I still didn't believe it. Still, they were worried about me. So they sent me off to live with my aunt, uncle, and cousin. They didn't live very far. At least, not anymore. They moved from their fancy home in Hamlet City, I don't know how to say that, to a small cabin in the woods. I never understood why, but I never really asked about it either. My parents felt I would be safer with them. I didn't want to leave, but every day I stayed only to seem to stress them out more. So I went to make them feel better. For the first few weeks, everything was fine. I barely left the house, I barely went out to town anymore. And when I did, I was always with someone, taking all precautions to avoid becoming a victim of the butcher. But I still thought it was the only rumor. Even the number of deaths in our community increased. I never thought that I or would be a victim. Then that thing happened to those two. For the first ones, I was worried. First time I was worried. Shortly after that, My own parents disappeared. They weren't in the diner, or couldn't contact them. Even the authorities couldn't figure it out. No one had seen them. It was as if they suddenly vanished, as if they were killed off. I don't like to think about that possibility. Actually, well, there's also another thing that happened. Maybe I should have told the authorities about it, or anyone that mattered, for that matter, but I was too afraid of what might happen if I did. Oh, what the? Oh, okay then. On to the game. I knew I would fall asleep if I sat down. Is it raining outside? It wasn't supposed to rain today. The light's on outside. Is Groven out there? I better go check. Yep. Wait a second, you guys. Oh my god. I gotta do something real quick. PRD. Okay then. No more distractions. I will say, assume if it is worried me as a jump scare. If I ever told anyone you didn't know other books stuff, I need one more animal spamming non-stop on Discord. Say my birthday. Happy birthday, Sahira! Also, hi, welcome to the stream. What are you doing out here? It's raining. I can see that it's raining, Mary. My man is sassy. Wow. Quit, Mary. How many times have to tell you? They went to. Jeez. Girl, my favorite soup inside. Spaghetti. And use your favorite sauce too. Okay, I'll be inside in a second. Let me put this out. My boy. All this food is cold. I fell asleep after I made it, so I just wanted to take a seat in the living room, but it's fine. I'm not complaining. Other than that, we didn't say much, and dinner was quiet. I cleaned up most of it, but Grover helped a little bit. After that, he went to go sit in the living room. Once I finished cleaning the kitchen up, I joined him like usual. Normally after dinner, when Grover and I sit together, we do something fun. Play a game on our phones together, or we just get out a board game, or we play cards. Talk about our day if something exciting happens. But that's when Aunt and Uncle were still. Grover's been in a pretty bad mood since. It's not as if I can blame him. I want to talk to him, but I don't really know if he's much in the mood to talk. Which I do. Maybe I should try this? Irvin, do you want to talk about it? There's nothing to talk about. I've still got my own therapist number, you know? Robin, ain't there a reason... Ain't there a reason she was your old one? I know. But she was good at this kind of stuff. And I've been thinking of that maybe. Shut up, Larry. Just shut up already. Can I be bitter over it? Why are you trying so hard to rush me into therapy, huh? Thought you knew about this shit better than anyone, but here you are. I'm not gonna stop being upset just because you miss me being all happy, smiley, and shit. Can you just stop trying to fucking talk to me about it? Jesus Christ. I'll get over it when I get over it. Maybe get your own life, and then you'll stop worrying so much over mine. Sorry. I think I ended up making Cronin more agitated trying to talk to him. Hold on. After a few more moments of awkward sitting, I went upstairs and headed to my bedroom. I didn't know what to make her angrier than I already had. Brushed my teeth and got changed in my pajamas. I stretched out what trinkets in my bed. The room I have is in the cabin. It's nice. It's not like it's like my room back at the actual house. But I've stayed here so long, I've been able to decorate it a bit for my liking. Anyway, boy, welcome back. It's a pleasant room to stay in, even if it's not quite home. Of course, I don't normally sleep right away. I usually read a book or watch a movie on my laptop, or lie awake thinking of every embarrassing thing that happened in my life. Dang, that's deep right there. But as for recent, I picked up a different nighttime ritual. One that's nowhere near as pleasant. A text I received days following my parents' disappearance. Dang. It was from a number I didn't recognize. Your parents are safe, it had said. I know I should have done something smart. I should have told somebody, but instead, I texted the number back, and they responded to me. I've noticed that other than the first message, they usually don't reach out to me. It's me who keeps texting them. I hope to find out what's happening behind all this. Are you still awake? I am awake whenever you want to talk. Are your parents still alright? Yes. I'm keeping a careful eye on them. How can I be so sure you even have them? If you're just trying to prank me. What if you're just trying to prank me? Why would I do that? Because I'm hoping it's a prank. I'm sorry, it isn't a prank. I can promise that it's all real. How did you even get my number? Your parents gave it to me. Why would they do that? Because they care about you. You must be lying to me. My parents would do something like that. I'm sorry you don't know your parents as much as what you think they do. What does that mean? Seriously, you freaked me out. I just want my parents back. Please don't drag this out. I just want them back home. You should get some rest. It's late, isn't it? I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't like text for too long. Until then, goodbye. Goodbye. Like, would have been like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm already super confused. Let me go get my charger. Alright, there you go. So I can get some rest. But how do they expect me to do that? I had never felt more restless in my life. Even asleep, I knew I wouldn't rest. Dang. When I woke up the next morning, Groveland had already left for the day. But that wasn't a surprise. He'd be staying out late and leaving super early since the incident. I think being home bothers him. I'm not surprised. Whenever I pass the diner, I too feel like not being there. It's not the same without mom and dad after all. Despite this cabin being out in the middle of the woods, it really isn't all that hard to get back into Blackwood. Outside of our cabin is a faint dirt trail. It gets a bit twisty at some parts, but it isn't too confusing. It takes about 15 minutes to walk down, but maybe 10 if you're fast. At the end of the trail there's a fence, one with a slight gap in it. Past the fence there's a little community. It isn't big. Few trailers and a few people living all the way out here. far from anything that's, well, anything. But there's a road here and a bus that comes though. It runs through Blackwood. So whenever we need to leave, we take this bus. And after all, at the end of the trip of a short trip, you're in Blackwood, the city I grew up in, and I always really loved it. There's a library, there's local stores, but almost my favorite part is to be in the Blackwood Cemetery. Dang, this library smells. It got lots of trees to read under and prettiest headstones I've ever seen. There's an asylum too. Though I've never been inside, private asylum, I don't know who it belongs to. Anyways, I always try to leave flowers when I visit, and at least every so often. And I visit a lot. I like to think it helps them, not feel lonely. And then after having spent my day in Blackwood, I come back home the same way I left. But I always make sure no one sees the way I come back home, just in case. Despite the recent events, I too leave the cabin more than ever now. Robin is rarely home, and I don't like being here alone. I know I'm just being paranoid, but I don't like the thought that maybe the butcher could find me out here all alone, even if that's the whole reason I'm here in the first place. So I go out a lot now. I feel more comfortable surrounded by lots of people. Despite how things may seem, I always prefer to be around people always. That's one reason why I like to go into the cemetery so often. There's always people there, even if you can't see them. Damn. After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed to my favorite outfit. Rovin's gone. The bus I take out into town should be arriving any minute now. Where should I go today? Maybe somewhere different. Let's go to the library. I decided to go to the library. There's nothing quite like a good book. My favorite kinds of books are mysteries. Kind of mine too, to be honest. Not necessarily murder mysteries, but mysteries in general. Murder mysteries. In fact, I kind of prefer it when the mysteries don't involve anyone dying. There's a lot less tension there. Or maybe I'm just too soft. I also quite enjoy magnet, especially shoujo kind of. I honestly don't know what that is. I feel almost embarrassed to like them, but I find it. I find that they're cute and nice, and I like seeing characters fall in love. Yeah, the shoujo. So maybe that's what I'll try to find at the library today. I step into the library and begin to make my way over to my favorite spot. Tucked away in the corner of the library, right by a single window. Sometimes I spend an entire day in the corner just reading. I've managed to finish an entire book without leaving the library. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat, by the way, because my phone is over here, and you guys are just chilling over here, just talking. You guys can just talk away while I'm playing the game, or you can just somehow enjoy the gameplay. Oh, hello. When I got to my favorite spot, I noticed a man was already sitting there. I was surprised because usually this library was pretty empty. I'm sorry, I didn't notice him. This man, he's familiar. I've met him before. Oh, my apologies. Did I take your seat? Oh, it's you. Mary. Mary Anta, yes? Ah, that's right. I remember you. From the funeral, right? Indeed. Do you remember my name? Reginald? That's right. It's a pretty nice name. It's fun to see you here. I was hoping I'd run into you again one day. Oh? I hope I didn't come off weird. You're just such a pleasant person to be around. Reginald? My boy? You really brought life into that funeral. Oh, really? Thank you, I think. So what brings you to the library today? Oh, well, I didn't really have plans, so I just thought I'd check out a book or something. I don't know where this game is gonna lead, but who knows? Likewise, what kind of book were you interested in checking out? Maybe just lie. I don't really trust this guy. Since he said that first part, I immediately don't trust him. And call me nerd all you want, but I don't trust him. So I'm just gonna lie for now. Anyways, I'm here to check out the mystery novel. Don't lie. What? Ooh, your phone is going to get cold. I know my phone's gonna get cold. There you go. I'm all by the way. Bye, guys. Hope you see everyone over there tonight. Peace out, Chip. Huh? You're lying. Reginald? How? 3 seconds in of saying a lie. And this dude. You. I can tell. It's a trick of mine. I can tell when you're lying. You can? You still. Don't worry. I promised the shame or whatever. You're really here to read. So you should tell me what you're here for. I'm genuinely interested. Well, okay. I'm actually here for a shoujo manga. Shoujo manga? What's that? Oh, it's like, you know what a manga is? I have an idea, but I can't say I have ever read one myself. Oh wait, never mind. I'll stay here. Okay. Well, it's like one of those, but it's usually centers around romance between two main characters. Sometimes they're like friends or rivals, but I really like the comedy ones. You get cute jokes mixed into ones, but sometimes the drama ones are really cute too. They can get really intense. And sorry, I'm rambling. I'm not as good at explaining things. No worries, I think you did a good job. Show sounds interesting. Perhaps I'll check one out myself later. I'm kind of been more open to new things after all. Anyways, what are you here to read? Me? I'm reading Manslaughter of Disorient Locomotive. Oh, I've been meaning to read that one too. Do you want it then? What? Oh, no, that's okay. Please, take your time. Just, if you wouldn't mind, can you tell me when you're done with it? You know, so I could maybe read it after? I'm fine with that. But I've already gotten pretty far in it, and I don't think I'll be finished by today. You have a cell phone, yes? Would it be alright if I had your number? Now I can notify you as soon as you're finished. And, well, I'm trying to be friends too, if that's alright. Oh, really? I mean, yeah, of course. I still don't trust this guy. There's no I exchanged phone numbers. I was shocked he even remembered me. But I considered him as, again, a pleasant surprise. And one I really appreciated. After our exchange, I picked out a social book from one of the shelves and began reading in front of the other spots in the library. I ended up liking it so much I looked for the other books and brought 2 or 3 home with me to read later. After I came home, I had dinner and cleaned up the kitchen, and I began my usual nighttime routine. Got changed in my pajamas, brushed my teeth, sat on my bed, and text whoever they are. Stranger danger. That's what they say. Hi, it's me again. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. Are you there? Yes. You're still not going to tell me anything, are you? No. Can I ask you something, even if you won't give me an honest answer anyways? Okay. Are you the Blackwood Butcher? I cannot speak. Would I tell you if I was? Are you afraid for their safety? Of course. Why wouldn't I be? I see. Who am I to tell you what you should and shouldn't be afraid of? Your fears are your own to judge. You're way too vague. Why you even contact me to begin with? I thought you'd like to know about your parents. I'm trying my best to keep you happy. You think I'm happy? Maybe not now, but you will be. I have to go now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Whoever this guy is, what? After another frustrating and unsettling night of texting, I got under the covers and tried my best to sleep. It wasn't easy, I had a lot of difficulty trying to sleep. I don't remember exactly when, but exactly I was able to sleep, even if not peacefully. Dad? What? Oh, is this like a dream? Yes, sweetheart? Yes. Something wrong? Mama told me that Uncle Ray died. Did she now? Are we going to see him? No, no. I don't need to worry about that. I don't? But listen, Mary. Normally when someone passes, you hold a funeral for them, right? Yeah. Think about funerals, though. Is that there for people who are worthy of remembering? Dang. After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed my hair. Like, Proven's gone. It's basically the same thing. Maybe the cafe this time? We'll see. I decided to go to a new cafe that opened up. $28 is a popular coffee chain where I've we've never had one in this town. Well, until now that is. I've always wanted to go to one just to try it, you know? Although, I don't usually actually like coffee. I also like coffee, pretty much, honestly. But still, I could at least see what they had, right? When I got to the cafe, I was already packed. I, th- I thought since I had already been around for a few weeks, some hype surrounding me would have died down. But I guess not, seeing how noisy and crowded it was. Still, at least there was something different from usual. As I said, I'm not particularly fond of coffee. And since I had a light breakfast anyways, I decided to treat myself to a muffin. A chocolate muffin. Yes! The sweet foods are the best. True. However, I found myself in a bit of pinch when I was trying to look for some place to sit down. It seemed though as if everyone's seats were taken, and I really didn't want to walk and eat at the same time. Luckily, though, I was able to find an empty seat. Oh, hello. A girl about my age was most spectacular eyebrows, was diligently working on her laptop with an empty seat across from her. I figured she must have been writing an essay for college or something. Coffee shops are popular with people in college, or so I hear. Seeing as this was the only seat left, I asked her, "Excuse me, may I sit here?" She didn't verbally respond. Rather, she glanced over at me, rolled her eyes, and nodded to the empty chair. I tried to look apologetic as I sat. Thank you. I don't want to bother her, but screw it. I'm just gonna stay quiet and see what happens. Unless it's just a loop, then I have no idea. What is going on? Hey, oh, thanks for being quiet while I work. I appreciate it. Oh, of course, no problem. What are you working on, if I may ask? So you're interested in what I'm doing here? Hmm, maybe. Well, yeah, I guess. You seem to be very focused after all. As focused as I can be. What's your name? Me? I'm Mary. Twyla. Nice to meet you. Anyways, I'm working on a report. A report? Like, for school? No. I realized something odd going on in town recently? Something odd? I'm not surprised you haven't heard about it. It's like the police are trying to dull suspicions. What? Or just arrest potential suspects so everyone can feel safe. Jesus. Oh, are you talking about the killing rumors? The Blackwood Butcher, right? Don't say it so loud. But yes, how did you know? Oh, well, we've been hearing the rumors for a while now. And actually, my aunt and uncle died pretty much recently. They were, killed. Really? Uh-huh. That's actually pretty... How did they die? Oh, I don't know. No one really told me, but the circumstances were strange. Like, they didn't die naturally. They, there was definitely someone else involved. At least that's what I've been told. Uh-huh. Interesting. Maybe you can help me with this report. And, some other stuff. Oh, can I? Yeah, if you're okay with that, of course. Oh, yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, having a killer around is bad, so if I can help, like, raise awareness or something. I mean, like, yes, I'd like to help you. Thanks. This really put me ahead. I have to go, actually. I'm running late for something. Here, give me your phone number. I'm not entirely sure I'll need your help, but I'd rather have a way to contact you just in case. Oh, yeah, of course. Violet and I exchanged phone numbers after she packed her laptop and I was picked up by a car outside. Come to think of it, I didn't actually see her drink any coffee or order any food. I guess maybe she finished before I got there. I don't know why she would choose such a noisy place to work though. After spending my day looking for some nearby stores, I went home pretty tired. I ate leftovers for dinner and yawned more than once as I got changed in my pajamas. Plopped onto my bed, pulled out my phone, ready to continue the nightly conversation. You're there, right? Of course I am. Man, my mouth is getting... Hi, how are you? Hold on, my mouth is getting dry. Let me get my water bottle. Okay, that's over with. I don't know why I keep contacting you. I guess I'm just afraid if I don't, you'll disappear or something. It's unlikely. I know you won't tell me where my parents are, but can you at least tell me why you took them? No. This guy, man, why not? I don't know. Who could be seeing these messages? Were they being traced? Possibly. I may even change numbers for some time to time just to be careful, but it's me. I don't know if that could be comforting or not. I really don't see how this works. How am I supposed to trust you if you're someone dangerous if you don't give me any info to go off of? Especially when I haven't even heard from my parents. Bye, Mary. Sleep well. He just left. Wow. What's up? Yo, is this a glitch or something? Even though you automatically remove your chats times now, like, how? What? I'm gonna play Squid Game music. Sure, it's gonna be okay. I felt sick that night as I tried to go to sleep. Tossed and turned so many times, and yet I was still so tired to get up and tried to do something else. I don't remember when, but eventually I was able to fall asleep. I didn't sleep very well though. I'm not going back out there. Oh, you saw how they were looking at me. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. I just... Maybe it's better if I don't anymore. Another dream, huh? After I go to bed, but yeah, it's the same thing. Only one place to go left. The cemetery. I went to my favorite place, the cemetery. The cemetery is pretty much on the same block as my family's restaurant. Right next to it, in fact. All you have to do is cross the street. It's on the same side of the road. I think my parents chose this location because it's good for the business. That's what mom told me, anyways. People are usually hungry after a funeral. Crying really takes out a lot of you, after all. I was glad to live there because I really love visiting the cemetery. I like to walk down the rows and see who got flowers that day. That's what I do most days. Sometimes I pick my own flowers just to leave on graves that look like they've been forgotten about. I'm actually quite known for the cemetery. Some people have been using it used to nickname for me. Let me guess, Cemetery Mary. Though I don't know how many of them even know what I look like. Oh, bro, wait! I've seen you before. Is he's in the he's in Blackout Hospital, but I don't know his name. When I arrived at the cemetery gates, however, I was surprised to see Groven sitting there with looked like a new friend. Groven? Mary? Did you follow me? Huh? No, I didn't. You know I always come here. Yeah, but that's not until later. Why are you here so early? I mean, it's not as if I had anything better to do. Well, do you have to be here right now? I'm kind of on a nice one, Groven. Nice. Oh wait, this is the dick. He didn't even know what. Oh my god. They are emos. I mean, I can be if you want it to be. I'll think about it. I'll just keep you here. I'm sorry, what? Don't try to turn this on another stupid fight, Mary. Hey, take it easy on her. He's my cousin, Basilisk. Oh, so that's his name. Okay, I can talk. I can talk to her however I want. Maybe we should take a chill pill. Man, sorry, Mary, but can you please go? I really just don't have the energy to do this right now. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I'll see you later. Later. See you some other life, Mary. I left Crover alone. I didn't want to interrupt his little day or whatever. Especially I didn't want to make him more mad at me. However, I wasn't going to let him stop me from going into the cemetery. I continued to pass on the gates and step inside. It seemed emptier than usual. It didn't look like any funerals were being held today. It would even mean for me to wish there was. Kinda? Oh my god. Yeah, it probably would be. Forget I said anything like that. It was a really awful thing to say. When nighttime rolled around, I headed back home. Slipped in my pajamas, heading to bed almost immediately. Of course, though, I couldn't sleep right away. I had someone I needed to talk to first. Good evening, again. Good evening. May I ask you something? You always do. How do you know my name is Mary? I've always known. Huh? I've always known what your name is. I didn't need to. I always have known you for who you are. Okay, sir. How long is it always? Always. That's weird. Any updates on my parents? They're fine. Will I ever see them again? Yes. Here's I'm coming to get you too. I just need more time. Good night, Mary. I don't know, dude. I went to sleep feeling pretty shaken that night. I try not to think about it. I'm surprised I was able to get any sleep at all. I'm surprised I didn't Uncle Cross. What? Oh shoot. Yeah, Mary? Uncle Cross, can I ask you a question? Sure thing, kiddo. Shoot. How'd you lose your eye? Ah, Mary, that's not. I'm fine. I don't mind. I lost an eye in war. You were in war, Uncle Cross? I was. I won't get into specific on it, but it was important for me that I protect my family in any way I could. Do you miss it? Bible? Yeah. You know something? Not as much as I thought it would. I think I would miss you a lot more. Is he the mystery number? Because I saw the code, like the the text right here. It was blue for like a split second. He could be. He could be it. I don't know. Oh, hold on. What's going on in the chat? Hold on. Oh, managing mods. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Also, hi, Plasma Rudy. What is going on in the chat? Anyways, back to the game. I woke up late the next morning. I must have been pretty tired after all the last few days. I dragged myself out of bed and followed the normal routine. And of course, Corbin once again nowhere to be seen. However, I checked my phone that morning and realized that he had sent me a message. To my surprise, there were other messages as well from my new friends. Who should I read first? Oh, I can't do unknown number? Weird. I guess he didn't text me, so. Let me save just in case. I don't really know. Maybe just Croven. I'm just going off standard. Croven. Hey, Mary. I'm sorry. I've been acting pretty nasty to you lately. I hope you know I don't mean it. Have you been to Planet Dollars yet? I'll be heading there for lunch today. Maybe at like 12:30. You should come and have lunch with me. My treat. And I can like formally apologize or whatever. Dang, Croven. GG. Good for you. Reginald. Good morning, Miss Marietta. Hope you're doing well today. You were asking about that book the other day, right? Well, actually, I finished it quicker than I expected. I'd really love to give it to you, but I won't be at the library today. I'm actually going to be at the cemetery. You like that place, though, right? You should come by to see me, then I can pass the book over to you. I'll be there a quarter after noon, so then maybe after we can grab lunch or something together. I hope it doesn't come off weird. I just like some company for my lunch break. I'll be back. Now, Twyla. Mary, it's Twyla. If you're still interested in helping me, I'll be at the library around noon today. It should be quieter there. And there's some books I want to pick up for research purposes. Maybe there when you can, but if not, I'll just call you up another time. I was messaged by each of them. However, I think I only have time to meet up with one of them today. Where should I go today? Screw it. I'm gonna say it again. I don't want to mess up a row. Also, I think I might have to end the stream soon because I gotta go do something my parents need my help with. Don't know when that is though. Screw it. I'm gonna go to classic Krogan. I like Krogan. It was a tough choice, but I had to choose one of them. I told the others I had plans and I'd meet them with some more time. Then when noon rolled around, I headed to my destination. I spotted Krogan pretty quickly. Pressing my way we do, it wasn't that hard. I recognized those red and black striped sleeves from a mile away. Coven saw me, gave me a hug, and it made me realize how long it has been since he last hugged me. Dang. His arms felt relaxed, and he was wearing his classic smile. Good for you, Coven. For a moment, it looked like if he was back to his normal old self. We had lunch together like we had promised. It was his treat. Was they definitely dabbed? Of course I did. Did I misclick or something? I don't know. You don't have to do it to them. That's so you. I know, right? I thought about mentioning you how happy I was that when he was starting to feel alright, but I was worried that by bringing it up he might get upset again. So I just kept the conversation going. There was no reason to bring it up anyways. So would you consider it a successful date? Oh yeah, totally. I mean, he was ready to kill me by the end of it, but it was in a fun way, man. Kind of like how mom and dad looks at dad whenever he makes a bad pun. Exactly. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Do you think he'll take them out again? Maybe. Wow. Going on dates sounds fun. I don't worry, Mares. Someone will take you out too one day. So anyways, do you like it here? $20, I always thought it was overhyped, but now that we have one, it actually ain't too shabby. Oh, actually, I've been here before. Oh, you have? When? Oh, I was here just the other day because I wanted to check it out. Funny enough, he's not here at the table too. Oh, you did white? Wait, who's we? You saw you make friends behind my back? Huh? Oh. No, I was here to place. I was pretty packed, so only empty space here was at this table. What's another way to stay here, and I guess we're kind of friends now. I mean, I just met her, but we're keeping contact, so. Give me 1 second. Why was that 71? Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah? Is there a problem with that? Mary, listen to me. I'm saying this because I care about you. Stay away from Twyla. Huh? Why? You just can't talk to her, okay? You can't. Ugh. Of all people, you have to talk to her. She's the kind of girl who would stab the devil in the ass with a pitchfork. What? Seriously, you shouldn't be talking to her. Do you know her? Something happened between you two? I've never mentioned her before, and Mary, please. I know I'm coming off really bad right now. You probably think I'm being a giant dick, but just don't talk to her. You just can't. She's not gonna watch my back. I already promised I'd help her with some stuff, but I trust you for reasons for disliking her, even if I don't know what they are. I think it's a little late to go back to argument, but I definitely take what you said to heart. I'll be careful. Good. You should be. Come on, let's go throw our trash out. I think I might end the stream here for now, since I don't know what else is going on. Yeah. Kevin was still salty over Twilight even after I attempted to drop the conversation. You wouldn't talk about it anymore. But I better ever not ever mention him as well. Ever. Oh, there we go. I spent the rest of my night day, but it was more than apparent he wasn't in a good mood anymore. At least by the time we started heading home, he had calmed down to a much more normal state. After getting home, he was going to smoke outside for a little bit, so I let him and headed back to bed and did what I do every night. Hi. Hello. We talked about that thing you said the other night. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it ever since you said it. What's bothering you? You said that you were coming for me. You just needed more time. Are you really going to skin me too? I'll be alright. I promise. It's for the best. You'll make me feel sick over and over again. Do you want me to tell you? You will. At least, that's what's planned. You shouldn't worry yourself sick over something like that. I promise I'll take extra good care of them. Somehow, it's still hard to believe. You'll see. I wouldn't do anything to disappoint you. When will this be over? Soon, hopefully. I just need more time. You'll hang out for me, won't you? Do I have a choice? Sweet dreams, Mary. I think I'm gonna end it off here because mom's mad at me for some reason. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along to part one of Cemetery Mary, the 12-hour long game that who knows if I might even finish. But either way, I am gonna head off now, and I'll see you guys in part two. Hi, Toasty. And if that is double the phone number, that would be kind of the biggest twist ever, honestly, even though we don't know who it is. But just like any other game, save. Monday, April 14th, 2025. Wow, it keeps track of the time? Weird. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry it's so short, but I didn't have the time to do it properly. So maybe next time, and it can't be tomorrow because there's too much work to do tomorrow. So it'll be on the weekend. I know, I know, I know. It's a long wait, but trust me, it's for the best. I'll have more time to stream, anyways. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along, and I will see you guys in Cemetery Mary Part 2. Peace, peace.